there for that second time?
I think we were there for 3 or 4 days, really kind of going over the mapping that we did a lot of recon. Myself and Twyla did a lot of recon work, and she spent a lot of time on the Cal Topo maps with another teammate, Marcy. And we found a lot of places that just wasn't covered within that mile and a half, 2 mile range. And we felt that it was necessary that we needed to mop that up and close those places out just to make sure. And then we expanded from there.
Yeah, and this was
I think in one particular day we actually expanded it out 7 or 8 miles just to be on the safe side.
Yeah. Did you guys ever
that's what it was.
Did you guys ever search with drones while you were there? And did you guys bring any dogs, or were there? I know there were dogs there, but did you guys personally bring in dogs that you contracted out, and I know drones, yes, right?
Drones, yes. Dogs, no. Okay. Dogs were there when we arrived the first week. They had a multitude of dogs that came on board with them, and they covered a lot of ground. It was cadaver and also tracking dogs, and then we also then brought in Gene. We flew him in from Texas with his high-tech drone, and we had already had missions already picked out as far as on places for him to fly with the camera that he has that actually could tell if a piece of ground was disturbed.
I can tell you that one of those dog teams that was out there in the beginning days is most definitely a team that I know for sure works their butt off and know what they're doing. As a matter of fact, that's the K9 team that I use out here in the South, and was actually with one of those members from that team this past weekend when we were out conducting the search that I was on this weekend. So I know if she was anywhere where them dogs was at, she would have been found, no doubt in my mind. And I bet Dave can agree to that, because that dog team is A1. I love that dog team.
Absolutely, 100%.
At that point in the beginning, there's no probable cause to get a warrant to do searches there. So I would have to rely on their goodwill to give me consent to do what I needed to do to get onto their property and search the cabins and search the trailer and search the basement and the property itself. So, at that point in time, I would have say, look here, I'm here to help you find your missing child. I need your consent, and I need you to put it in writing so that we make this all legal and allow me to do my job the best that I can do. Absent that, I'm not going to be able.
Yes, that's exactly what I said to him, Ed. Exactly what you're saying. He's a smart guy, because I went up there to meet her before our team even got in town, and I said, I'm not here to play detective. I'm not here to investigate. I'm not here to do nothing. I said, to be honest with you, I'm not here for you or your husband or anybody else that's at this house right now. I'm here for that little girl. I said, and that's our goal. And I will tell you this, while we were standing there, they gave us full permission to do whatever we wanted to do on that property, and I didn't have any problems. But it was like, once people get off of that property and out of the area, that's when the craziness starts. But dead on what Ed said, that's exactly what I did.
I want to just say this was in July that they went out and had dinner with them. The Wells gave law enforcement permission the day they reported and the days to follow, full permission to search their property. The TBI, I have the TBI's website, and I can just go over it quickly with you guys, but I'm not going to put it up on the screen and read it. But they gave them multiple search permissions they gave them permission multiple times to search their home, the crawl space, the sheds, everything on it, every piece of it, up, down, over and under, drone searches, aerial searches. They had aviation from adjoining counties assisting them in night searches for, I think, 14 days.
The question is, do I think that she's on that mountain? I can't see how the hell she could be, with the amount of people that were on that mountain almost instantaneously and over the few days that, the week, the 2 weeks that was just scoured over and over and over by multitude of different search teams and tactics. I would be shocked if she was found on that mountain. Now, the only thing that I can say to that is that was she moved? Now, that's a possibility that we don't know. So just knowing what I know and how that ground was covered, not only by us but law enforcement and other search teams, no. Right. Could she have been moved back there afterwards, after everybody sat there and went home? 100%.
Dave, I hate to put you on the spot, but do you think Summer will be found eventually, Dave?
I'm with it. As far as there's, again, it goes back to my same thing that I said 360 days ago. It's there's 3 people that was in possession of her, watching over her, that knows what the hell happened, and possibly the third. You have to stem from that. They were there. They're their guardian. That's their her guardian. Something had to have that they know happened to this little girl, because, like I said, getting off of that property, it's tough. I mean, it's very tough, and not to be around and found that same night or within 24 hours. My question is did she even make it home?
Right.
That's been my biggest thing, is did she really make it home?
Yeah.
I don't know. Will she be found? Only if somebody comes forward. That's the only way.